All right, up next we have Leo rising and sun. This Cancer full moon for you is happening in your 12th house, and it's generally a really positive full moon. I do feel like you guys are releasing something, and that is so clear to me. And because it's a full moon, first of all, usually there's some kind of culmination happening. Oftentimes things will end or come to fruition or become clear. And then it's also in the 12th house of endings. And I really feel like something for you guys is being put to bed with this death card and the fool card right after it. It's just such a clear thing of ending, beginning. So something here is really shifting for you. And I love that because the first card I pulled was this hope card, which is talking about having a renewal or the sense of faith coming into your life that things are going to work out. Things are going to be fine. So there could be something leaving your life or ending your life that has been maybe kind of stuck in a limbo, or maybe it's been making you anxious or uncertain, or maybe it's just been something that has hurt you and been negative for your energy and doesn't belong on your path forward. Whatever it is, it's like tying up this loose end and finally kicking that thing to the curb so you can move forward and have clarity of who you are and where you're going. And that is something that you're definitely getting from this full moon with the moon sextiling Jupiter in the 10th house. You guys are focused on the future. You're focused on your career. You're focused on what you want to achieve, who you want to become, where you're headed next. And I feel like you're not kind of getting too caught up in the you're not letting this thing hold you back. You're truly having an ending and then feeling light as you move forward. There is some processing that you need to have happen. It's not all going to be just rainbows and butterflies. And I see that because the moon is also trining Saturn in the 8th house. So there is some stuff that you need to emotionally process and let go of. Some, things that maybe you are fearful of, or maybe there are just emotional pains within this that you have to kind of sit with for a little bit. But I feel like it's not going to get you down. You're going to move forward lighter, like I said. So whatever you are processing, you're picking it up and you're throwing it out after looking through what is valuable, and you're moving forward with your life. One message I did want to recommend to you guys is this card was talking about projection. So if there are things that you see in other people, or that you feel like you are envious of, or that you don't like in other people, good or bad, this card is saying that you also, if you're feeling something deeply about that, you also have that part of you inside of yourself. So if there's something that you're trying to process here, maybe it's important to recognize if you see value in someone or something, that you have that value too. Or if you're seeing that there's some shadows in someone or something, that maybe you have some shadows to explore there too. And that can be a really good teaching lesson around your own inner world. And I think that that's something that is part of what you're transmuting to feel that lightness, is becoming self-aware and self-reflective, especially with Venus and Scorpio in your 4th house right now. It's a time to do those kind of emotional deep dives, to spend time with family, to process some of the things that have happened over this past year, of these past few months. And with Venus also sextiling Pluto, to transform that energy into something that can be used as fuel rather than things that can get in the way of your success. So I really feel like you guys are feeling highly intuitive with this full moon in your 12th house. So you're kind of like knowing something, especially with the High Priestess and the Sun card. You know how you want to move forward with something, and I think it's going to clear the pathway. So if you've been kind of like, oh, I don't know, should I do this? Should I do that? Should I go on this path? Should I go on that path? I feel like it's becoming certain, it's becoming clear, and you're getting out of this limbo with the Hangman in reverse. You're getting out of a stuck energy, and you're moving forward and knowing exactly the moves you want to make. So it's not any more stagnation, it's not any more uncertainty. I feel like you guys are very clear and you're moving forward, and that is like one of the strongest messages. And that's one of the biggest gifts of Jupiter in your 10th house anyways, kind of like this guiding light of this is where you need to grow next as a person. This is the next steps you need to take. This is the business that you want to start, or the leap of faith you want to take to move to somewhere new, whatever that is. You guys are starting to kind of uncover what that could be for you, even if it's small and seemingly insignificant. We also have Mercury retrograding in Sagittarius, and it's in the fifth house with Mars. So you guys are having quite a bit of this. We all are having a little bit of this energy with Mercury, where we can kind of get in our own heads a little bit. This could be especially like you might feel like really excited and almost like manic, but also anxious at the same time. In regards to fifth house topics. So this could be traveling, this could be dating, this could be your children, this could be your creative inventions or endeavors, your personal expression, your innate gifts, your ability to be seen and be visible. You could be doing something that feels like an expression of you, that feels like it would normally bring you joy, but you could be a little bit like uppity and ungrounded in this area of your life, especially because it's squaring Neptune in the eighth. You could get inside of your head a little bit, but don't let this actually get you down, because I am seeing that you can have hope that things are going to be successful, that you're starting this new path and that you can trust it, that this clarity or these ideas that you have or the things that you've been working on are valuable, are worth it, are worthwhile. And so if you're getting in your own head about it, or if you're being like a little manic about it, maybe it's time to just kind of ground yourself, take things one step at a time, and not let your own thoughts get in your own way. So that's what I'm seeing for you, Leo. Before you sign off, I have a few messages. First, I'm having 2024 forecast options available, either the personal one-on-one where you meet with me. We break down month by month what's happening for you, and you can ask me any questions, of course. Or we have a 2024 Notion template where I have all the transits listed out just universally and the energies next to them, and you can kind of plan your year accordingly. So I hope you guys check those out. I will link those down below. And I'm also looking for 10 healers to interview that are mind healers or body healers that want to use astrology in their practice to better help their clients. So you could be a Reiki practitioner, a massage therapist, you could be an actual therapist, whatever it is. If you think astrology would help, please interview with me and I will give you a 2024 forecast in exchange. And you can you can set that up with me by emailing me contact@willowsbloom.com and type in healer interview in the subject, and I hope to see you guys there. Have a great Christmas. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, and have a beautiful day. Bye.